Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm going to give you guys 6 tips for if you're using Wiley CPAexcel to study for the CPA exams. Now, when I was studying for the CPA exams, everyone that I saw on YouTube that was making CPA videos was using Becker. And I know Becker is the most popular study material. It is also the most expensive study material. So if you're paying out of pocket, chances are you're probably not going to be using Becker. I did make a video for how I passed each section of the CPA exams, like 4 separate videos using Wiley CPAexcel. I will link that in the description below. That was when I first started YouTube, so forgive me, the video is not that great, but you can forgive your girl, right? This video will be overall tips. So the first tip that I have for you is to watch all the video lectures, but skim through the textbook and don't study the fluff. So let me explain. Wiley does break down the material in bite-sized lessons, and I think their video lectures are pretty good because they do cover the most important topics that are going to be tested on the exam. So I do highly recommend that you watch those. However, the textbooks are very rambly, very long, and they have a lot of fluff. I don't think you need to read that stuff and understand that stuff. Watch the video lectures because that summarizes what's most important, and make note of the stuff that they say in the video lectures and then highlight the things that they mention in the video lectures in the textbooks so you know what to study when you review everything in the end. The second tip that I have for you is to do all the multiple choice questions and all the simulations. Wiley CPAexcel does have the most number of multiple choice questions compared to any other review course, at least when I was studying. I don't know if that has changed, but do all the multiple choice questions, do all the simulations, because guess what? On the exam, you're not going to be tested on how much you know, you're going to be tested on answering the questions. So you need to practice answering the questions to be good at doing that for the exam. You can read the textbook, you can know the material in and out, but if you don't know how to answer the question, you're not going to pass the exam. And don't just do the multiple choice questions once. Flag questions that you didn't get right, or if you kind of guessed and you got right, or something that you just want to review more, and then redo the flagged questions. The third tip I have is don't worry about the adaptive reviews. Wiley CPAexcel does have adaptive reviews that are harder than what's on the actual CPA exam. And I did not do the adaptive review for any of the sections. And honestly, I don't think you really need to either, because there's no point in doing questions that are harder if that's not going to be what's on the exam. The fourth tip that I have for you is to do the 11th hour final review 1 week before your exam. The 11th hour review is a nice summary, and it's just an overview of all the material. Now, if the study program that you bought doesn't come with the 11th hour review, because I believe only the most expensive review course comes with that, I don't think you need to personally go out and buy it, especially if it's your first time taking the exam. If you have failed the exam once or twice, maybe I think it's a good idea for you to use it. I only used it for Reg and BEC because when I was taking FAR and Audit, they actually didn't have the 11th hour review. So I don't know if the review for FAR and Audit are good, but for Reg and BEC, I did think they were pretty helpful.
Hey guys, so I'm actually editing the video right now, and I don't know why I said I didn't use the 11th hour review for FAR and Audit and I only used it for Reg and BEC. I didn't use it for FAR and Reg. I did use it for Audit and BEC, but I only used it for Audit, I believe, on my 4th and 5th try. I think the 11th hour review was really helpful for BEC and Audit. I can't speak for FAR or Reg because I did not use it at that time because they didn't have it available when I took those exams.
The fifth thing that I came up with is not really a tip, it's more of something that I concluded, and that is that my score for the practice exams on Wiley CPAexcel was very close to the score that I got on the actual exam. I will give you a breakdown on what I scored on the practice exam versus what I scored on the actual exam for each section right now. So yes, take the practice exam, see what you score on it, and that is, in my opinion, what you're approximately gonna score on the actual exam. And I do believe that Wiley offers 2 or 3 practice exams. I don't really remember. I know they have at least 2. So I recommend you take the first practice exam 1 week before you take your actual exam, and then you take the second practice exam maybe 3 or 4 days before you take your actual exam. Now, the sixth tip that I have for you is not something specific to Wiley CPAexcel, but it's something that I think anybody studying for the CPA exams should know, and that is that if a topic or a concept is not making sense in your study material, then Google it, YouTube it, try to learn it through a different platform. Because guess what? Your study material is not going to cover a topic exactly the way you learn for every single topic. There were definitely topics, and I can't remember off the top of my head which ones, but there were topics where I felt like the study material didn't do a very good job explaining it in a way that I could understand. Whether it was really rambly or they went way too much into detail and it really confused me. But when I watched a YouTube video about that same topic, it made so much sense. So don't think that you only have to stick with your study material to learn every single concept for the exam. Something else out there, such as a YouTube video, could explain it to you way better and you'll learn it in less time. All right, you guys, that is it for this video. I wish you the best of luck on the CPA exams. Let me know if you're taking the CPA exams right now. It is a struggle. I know. I'm rooting for you. I hope that this video was helpful for you. If it was, subscribe, like, and comment. It means the world to me. And I will talk to you guys next time.